Hello, my friend. I'm Dr. Charles Hunt, and welcome to the Liver Doctor. Fatty liver disease is one of the fastest growing health problems in the world today. Millions of people have it without even realizing it, because in the early stages there are often no obvious symptoms. But behind the scenes, the liver is struggling. Overloaded with fat, inflamed, and less able to do its job of filtering toxins and keeping your body in balance. What you eat every day plays a huge role in whether your liver heals or gets worse. And sometimes, the very foods you think are helping you could actually be causing more harm. Today, we're going to focus on one specific category of foods that often gets overlooked: seeds. Seeds are small, but they are nutritional powerhouses. Many of them contain healthy fats, antioxidants, and fiber that can protect and even repair your liver. But here's the catch: not all seeds are good for you. Some seeds, especially when processed or consumed in excess, can actually fuel inflammation, add to fat buildup, and quietly push your liver closer to disease. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 seeds that heal your liver naturally, helping to reduce fat, calm inflammation, and support detoxification. These are seeds you can easily add to your diet in small amounts each day and see real benefits over time. But I'll also reveal 3 seeds that can make liver damage worse if you're not careful. Some of these are marketed as healthy or hidden inside packaged foods, yet they quietly burden your liver instead of supporting it. Stay with me until the end, because I'll also give you a quick guide on how to use the healing seeds safely, the right amounts, the best ways to prepare them, and how to avoid common mistakes. Let's start with one of the most powerful seeds for reducing liver inflammation and fat buildup: flax seeds. Flax seeds are one of the most powerful seeds you can add to your diet if you're trying to heal your liver. These tiny brown or golden seeds are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, lignans, and soluble fiber, all of which work together to reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and help your liver manage fat more effectively. One of the biggest challenges for people with fatty liver is chronic inflammation. When your liver cells are swollen and irritated, they cannot process toxins or metabolize fats efficiently. Flax seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fat that calms inflammation and protects your liver cells from further injury. By reducing this constant irritation, your liver gets the opportunity to rest and repair. Another unique benefit of flax seeds is their high content of lignans. Lignans are plant compounds that act as antioxidants and also help balance hormones, particularly estrogen. Excess estrogen is linked to fat accumulation in the liver, and lignans help regulate these levels, reducing one of the hidden drivers of fatty liver disease. The fiber in flax seeds plays an equally important role. Soluble fiber binds to cholesterol, toxins, and bile acids in your digestive tract, helping to carry them out of the body. This means fewer toxins get reabsorbed into your system, leaving your liver with less work to do. Fiber also steadies blood sugar levels, preventing spikes that can force your liver to convert excess sugar into fat. The best way to consume flax seeds is in their ground form. Whole flax seeds often pass through your digestive system without breaking down, which means you don't get their full benefits. Ground flax seeds can be added to smoothies, mixed into yogurt, sprinkled over salads, or stirred into oatmeal. Just 1 tablespoon per day is enough to deliver meaningful liver healing effects. It's important to start slowly, especially if you're not used to eating much fiber, to avoid digestive discomfort. Drinking enough water alongside flax seeds also ensures the fiber does its job effectively. Flax seeds are a simple, affordable, and incredibly powerful tool for anyone with fatty liver or those who want to protect their liver long term. By reducing inflammation, improving fat metabolism, and helping detoxification, they provide exactly the kind of support your liver needs to heal. Next, let's move on to another small seed that packs a similar punch, but adds an extra benefit of hydration and satiety. I'm talking about chia seeds. Chia seeds are another small but mighty food that can make a big difference in liver health. These tiny black or white seeds are famous for their ability to absorb liquid and expand into a gel-like texture. But inside your body, they deliver powerful nutrients that directly support your liver. One of their biggest benefits comes from their omega-3 fatty acids. Just like flax seeds, chia seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation in the liver. Inflammation is one of the main reasons fatty liver progresses into more serious conditions, and calming it down allows your liver cells to repair and regenerate. Chia seeds are also an excellent source of soluble fiber. When chia seeds absorb liquid, they form a gel that slows digestion and stabilizes blood sugar levels. This is especially important for people with fatty liver, since constant spikes in blood sugar force the liver to store excess glucose as fat. By keeping blood sugar steady, chia seeds reduce the fat burden placed on your liver. In addition, chia seeds are high in antioxidants, which help protect your liver cells from oxidative stress. Every day, your liver is bombarded with toxins from food, the environment, and normal metabolism. Antioxidants act like shields, preventing those toxins from damaging your liver tissue. Over time, this protection lowers the risk of scarring and long-term liver damage. Another unique benefit of chia seeds is their role in hydration and satiety. Because they soak up so much water, they help keep you hydrated and feeling full longer. This makes them a great tool for weight management, and maintaining a healthy weight is one of the most important factors in preventing and reversing fatty liver disease. The best way to enjoy chia seeds is by soaking them first. You can add 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds to water, almond milk, or coconut water, and let them sit for 15 to 20 minutes until they expand. This creates a pudding-like texture that's easy to digest and soothing for the stomach. You can also sprinkle dry chia seeds on salads, yogurt, or oatmeal, but soaking them ensures you get the most benefits. By reducing inflammation, stabilizing blood sugar, and providing antioxidants, chia seeds offer your liver exactly the support it needs to heal naturally. Now let's turn to a seed that has been used in traditional medicine for centuries, specifically as a liver tonic: milk thistle seeds. When it comes to natural remedies for the liver, few seeds are as famous or as well studied as milk thistle seeds. For centuries, traditional medicine has relied on milk thistle as a natural liver protector, and modern science has now confirmed many of those ancient claims. The active compound in milk thistle seeds is called silymarin, and it is one of the most powerful natural substances for protecting and repairing liver cells. Silymarin is a potent antioxidant that helps neutralize free radicals before they can damage liver tissue. Your liver is constantly exposed to toxins, whether from processed foods, alcohol, medications, or environmental pollutants. Over time, these toxins create oxidative stress, which inflames and scars the liver. Silymarin reduces this oxidative stress, giving your liver the chance to heal. But silymarin doesn't just protect, it also regenerates. Research has shown that milk thistle stimulates the production of new liver cells to replace damaged ones. This makes it especially valuable for people with fatty liver disease, hepatitis, or even cirrhosis. It helps restore liver function and slows the progression of liver damage. Another important role of milk thistle seeds is improving detoxification pathways. Your liver detoxifies in 2 main phases. Silymarin supports both of these, helping the liver process toxins more efficiently and carry them safely out of the body. This means fewer toxins build up, and your liver can focus on keeping your blood clean and your metabolism balanced. Milk thistle seeds also help regulate blood sugar and cholesterol levels, both of which are closely linked to fatty liver disease. By improving insulin sensitivity and reducing LDL cholesterol, they lower the strain placed on the liver and reduce fat accumulation. The best way to use milk thistle is as a tea made from crushed seeds, or as a standardized extract. Simply steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of crushed milk thistle seeds in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. The flavor is mild and slightly nutty, and it can be combined with other herbal teas like dandelion or peppermint for added liver support. Milk thistle seeds are not a magic cure, but they are one of the most powerful natural allies you can give your liver. By protecting, regenerating, and detoxifying, they target the core problems behind fatty liver disease. Now let's move on to another healing seed, one that doubles as a crunchy and satisfying snack: pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, sometimes called pepitas, are more than just a crunchy snack. They're a nutrient-dense food that provides powerful support for your liver. Packed with zinc, vitamin E, healthy fats, and plant-based antioxidants, pumpkin seeds work on multiple levels to reduce inflammation, fight oxidative stress, and protect liver cells from long-term damage. One of the standout nutrients in pumpkin seeds is zinc. Zinc is a trace mineral that plays a critical role in more than 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, many of which are directly related to liver health. Adequate zinc levels improve the liver's ability to detoxify, regulate fat metabolism, and repair damaged tissue. Low zinc levels, on the other hand, are linked to worse outcomes in liver disease, including cirrhosis. By snacking on pumpkin seeds, you give your liver this vital mineral in an easily absorbable form. Another benefit comes from vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects the delicate membranes of liver cells. Vitamin E helps calm inflammation and prevents the oxidative damage that drives fatty liver toward fibrosis and scarring. Combined with the healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats in pumpkin seeds, vitamin E creates a protective environment for your liver to function smoothly. Pumpkin seeds are also high in magnesium and plant sterols, which improve blood sugar control and cholesterol balance. Since both insulin resistance and high cholesterol are major risk factors for fatty liver, these nutrients help reduce the overall burden on your liver. The best part about pumpkin seeds is their versatility. You can eat them raw, roasted, or sprinkled on salads, soups, or yogurt. A small handful, about 1 ounce or 28 grams, is enough to provide meaningful benefits without overwhelming your calorie intake. If you choose roasted pumpkin seeds, go for unsalted or lightly salted versions to avoid excessive sodium, which can stress your liver and kidneys. By delivering zinc, vitamin E, healthy fats, and antioxidants, pumpkin seeds strengthen your liver's natural defenses and make it more resilient against daily stress. They're easy to carry, easy to prepare, and one of the tastiest ways to protect your liver health. So far, we've covered 4 seeds that actively heal and protect the liver. But now it's time to switch gears. Not all seeds are safe, and some can actually make liver damage worse, especially when eaten in processed or excessive forms. Let's look at the first one you need to be cautious about: sunflower seeds, especially salted and processed varieties. At first glance, sunflower seeds seem like a healthy choice. They're crunchy, plant-based, and often marketed as a natural snack. But when it comes to liver health, especially for those dealing with fatty liver disease, sunflower seeds, particularly salted, roasted, and processed versions, can quietly do more harm than good. The main issue lies in their high omega-6 fatty acid content. While omega-6 fats are not inherently bad, the modern diet is already overloaded with them, especially from processed oils and snack foods. When omega-6 intake greatly outweighs omega-3 intake, it fuels inflammation in the body, including in the liver. For someone with fatty liver disease, where inflammation is already a problem, adding more omega-6 can accelerate the progression of damage. Another concern is how sunflower seeds are often prepared. Packaged varieties are usually roasted in refined oils, which are already oxidized and harmful to the liver. These oils increase oxidative stress, producing free radicals that attack liver cells. On top of that, sunflower seeds are frequently coated with excess salt, flavorings, or preservatives. Too much sodium not only raises blood pressure but also places extra stress on the kidneys and liver, both of which work together to regulate fluid balance and detoxification. There's also the issue of portion size. Sunflower seeds are calorie-dense, and it's easy to eat several handfuls without realizing it. This calorie overload contributes to weight gain and fat accumulation in the liver, undoing the very progress you may be trying to make. To be clear, raw, unsalted sunflower seeds in small amounts are not inherently toxic. They do contain some vitamin E and antioxidants. But for individuals with fatty liver disease, the risks often outweigh the benefits, especially when sunflower seeds are consumed regularly in processed forms. If you enjoy sunflower seeds occasionally, it's best to keep portions very small and choose raw, unsalted seeds. But if your goal is to heal your liver, replacing them with flax seeds, chia seeds, or pumpkin seeds will give you far more benefits without fueling inflammation. Sunflower seeds remind us of an important truth. Not everything marketed as healthy is actually safe for your liver, and sunflower seeds are not the only culprit. There's another seed, or more specifically, an oil extracted from it, that is hidden in many processed foods and quietly damages your liver over time. I'm talking about cottonseed oil. Cottonseed may not be something you snack on directly, but its oil is everywhere in fried foods, packaged snacks, margarine, and even salad dressings. While it may be marketed as a vegetable oil, the reality is that cottonseed oil is one of the most harmful seed oils for your liver. The first problem with cottonseed oil is that it's extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids. As we discussed earlier with sunflower seeds, too much omega-6 compared to omega-3 creates an imbalance that drives chronic inflammation. For someone with fatty liver disease, where inflammation is already damaging the liver, this is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Cottonseed oil doesn't just fail to protect your liver, it actively worsens inflammation and speeds up fat accumulation. Another serious concern is that cotton is not technically a food crop, which means cotton plants are often treated with heavy pesticides that don't have the same strict food safety regulations. These pesticide residues can remain in the oil, adding to the toxic burden your liver has to filter out. Over time, this constant exposure to chemical residues increases oxidative stress and liver injury. Cottonseed oil is also highly refined and processed. During refining, it's often bleached, deodorized, and exposed to high heat, which produces harmful byproducts like trans fats and oxidized lipids. These compounds are especially damaging to liver cells, causing oxidative stress and scarring. The danger with cottonseed oil is that most people don't realize how often they're consuming it. It's commonly used in fried fast foods, packaged chips, crackers, baked goods, and even some store-bought nut butters. You may never see the word cottonseed on the front of a package, but if you check the ingredient label, you'll often find it listed in the fine print. For anyone with liver concerns, avoiding cottonseed oil is one of the smartest steps you can take. Instead, choose oils that actually support liver health, like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or even small amounts of coconut oil for cooking. These oils contain healthy fats and antioxidants that reduce inflammation rather than fuel it. Cottonseed oil is a hidden danger, quietly undermining liver health through everyday foods. By being aware of it and eliminating it from your diet, you protect your liver from one of the most damaging seed-based oils in the modern food system. Now, let's move to one more seed that may seem harmless, but the way it's usually consumed turns it into a problem. I'm talking about poppy seeds used in processed baked goods. Poppy seeds are often seen as harmless, even gourmet, when sprinkled on bagels, muffins, or pastries. On their own, in very small amounts, poppy seeds are not particularly dangerous to the liver. They contain trace minerals, fiber, and even a few antioxidants. But the problem isn't the seeds themselves. It's the way they're usually consumed and the risks that come with processed forms. Most people eat poppy seeds in the form of baked goods that are loaded with light, refined flour, sugar, and unhealthy fats. Think of a poppy seed muffin or a sweet roll. In these cases, the poppy seeds are simply decoration on foods that already overload the liver with sugar and processed oils. This combination spikes blood sugar, drives fat storage, and places a heavy detox burden on the liver. Over time, this can worsen fatty liver disease, even if the poppy seeds themselves aren't the main culprit. Another concern is that poppy seeds can sometimes be contaminated. Because they come from the same plant family that produces opium, improperly processed poppy seeds may contain trace amounts of opiate residues. While these amounts are generally very low, they still represent an added detox challenge for the liver, especially if consumed regularly. There's also the issue of overconsumption. Poppy seeds are calorie-dense, and when added generously to baked goods, they increase the overall energy load of foods that are already unhealthy. For someone trying to heal a fatty liver, these extra calories make it harder to maintain the weight control needed for liver recovery. It's important to be clear. Eating a sprinkle of poppy seeds here and there is not going to destroy your liver. The real danger lies in association. Poppy seeds are often paired with sugary pastries, white flour, and processed oils. Those are the true liver enemies, and the seeds simply become part of the problem by being delivered in that package. If you enjoy the nutty flavor of poppy seeds, the safest approach is to use very small amounts at home, sprinkled on top of a whole grain bread, or added sparingly to salads. But relying on bakery products loaded with sugar and refined carbs is a direct path to worsening fatty liver. So far, we've covered 4 seeds that heal your liver and 3 that can make the damage worse. But before we wrap up, let's talk about how to safely use the healing seeds in your daily life. The right amounts, the best preparation methods, and how to avoid overdoing it. Now that we've explored both the healing and harmful seeds, the next question is, how do you actually add the good ones into your daily routine in a way that supports your liver without causing other problems? The truth is, even healthy seeds need to be used wisely. The first key is portion control. Seeds are nutrient-dense, but they are also calorie-dense. Eating large amounts every day can add unnecessary calories that eventually contribute to weight gain, something you want to avoid if you're healing a fatty liver. The sweet spot is usually 1 to 2 tablespoons per day of flax seeds, chia seeds, or pumpkin seeds. For milk thistle, 1 to 2 teaspoons of crushed seeds brewed into tea is enough. More is not necessarily better. Consistency matters far more than volume. The second key is preparation. Many seeds are better absorbed when ground, soaked, or lightly roasted. For example, flax seeds should be ground, so your body can absorb the omega-3s and lignans inside. Chia seeds should be soaked in water or milk to form a gel, which makes them easier to digest. Pumpkin seeds are fine raw, but roasting them lightly without excess salt makes them tastier while preserving their nutrients. With milk thistle, steeping crushed seeds as tea is the best way to extract silymarin. The third key is quality. Always look for organic, raw, or minimally processed seeds whenever possible. This reduces the risk of pesticide residues or additives that burden your liver. Avoid prepackaged flavored seeds, which often contain excess sugar, sodium, or unhealthy oils. Finally, remember that seeds are most effective when they're part of a broader, liver-friendly lifestyle. Pair them with vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and adequate hydration. Seeds on their own won't cure fatty liver, but when combined with a balanced diet and consistent, healthy habits, they can accelerate healing and protect your liver long-term. By adding healing seeds in moderation, preparing them properly, and avoiding the harmful ones, you give your liver a steady supply of nutrients that reduce inflammation, support detoxification, and repair liver tissue naturally. Now, let's close with a quick recap of the 4 healing seeds and the 3 harmful ones, along with one final message for protecting your liver health. We've now uncovered the truth about seeds and how they impact your liver. These tiny foods may look insignificant, but they carry powerful compounds that can either heal or harm one of the most vital organs in your body. On the healing side, we began with flax seeds, rich in omega-3s, lignans, and fiber that calm inflammation and reduce fat storage. Then we looked at chia seeds, which stabilize blood sugar, provide hydration, and deliver antioxidants that protect liver cells. We explored milk thistle seeds, the traditional liver tonic backed by modern science for regenerating and protecting liver tissue. And finally, we highlighted pumpkin seeds, packed with zinc, vitamin E, and healthy fats that strengthen liver function and fight oxidative stress. But not all seeds are safe. We then turn to the harmful ones, starting with sunflower seeds in their processed, salted, or flavored forms, which fuel inflammation and overload your liver with sodium and oxidized oils. Next was cottonseed oil, hidden in countless processed foods, packed with pesticides and omega-6 fats that worsen liver damage. And finally, poppy seeds in sugary baked goods, which usually come loaded with refined flour, sugar, and unhealthy oils that sabotage liver health. The lesson is simple. Seeds can be some of the best allies for your liver, or some of its worst enemies. It all depends on which seeds you choose, how they're prepared, and how often you eat them. By incorporating the healing seeds in small, consistent amounts and steering clear of the harmful ones, you give your liver a much better chance to repair, regenerate, and thrive. I'm Dr. Charles Hunt, and I am the Liver Doctor. If you want to keep your liver strong and protect your long-term health, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Together, we'll uncover the science, the habits, and the natural remedies that keep your liver and your entire body working at its very best.